Hi friends, welcome back. I have a fun tutorial, and as you've seen in the title, we are going to make these cute paper dresses. Yes, we are going to make these. They're very super easy to make, so don't worry about that. You don't need a lot of items to make these dresses, which is also a bonus. So what you're going to need to make these really simple paper dresses is, of course, some paper, and you can also use scrap pieces of paper. You don't need full pieces, which is awesome, and that's what I do. And you can also mix and match different papers to make the tops and the bottoms. So that's, like these two dresses, the tops are different than the bottoms. You can make all sorts of different ideas with these cute little dresses. You can use these little dresses in any type of craft too. So you need the paper, of course, and then a hot glue gun. I would suggest a hot glue gun, but if you don't like using hot glue, you can use really strong craft glue or paper glue. You can use that. And we'll get into like the decoration stuff later. We're just talking about how to make the dresses. I would suggest using a scoreboard when you're making these dresses. It just makes life easier. Now, you don't feel you have to run out and go get a scoreboard, because you can use like a ruler and make your crease that way. You just really want to make a crease because it just makes folding the paper a little bit easier for you. So, and the main item that you're going to need is the template for these dresses. Now, how you get that template is go to Google. You're going to type in free printable paper dresses, and it'll pop up a whole bunch of different templates. Here is a template that I used. So you're going to take that template and you're going to want to print this template on a thicker cardstock. I used a file folder. So I just took a file folder, I cut it where it can fit into my printer, and then I print out the template, and it made, it printed it out, and then I just cut all the pieces out. So they look like this. Okay, so that's the main thing. Also, the type of paper you want to use a thicker paper. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cardstock paper, but you do want it a little bit thicker because it just makes it that much easier to work with. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on making one of these cute little dresses. Move all this out of the way. So the first thing you're going to want to do is pick out what type of paper you want to use. Oh, and also, you want to use a paper, and you want to get actually a thicker cardstock, because this is what you're going to put on the back of the dress just to make it sturdy. So I'm going to put these off to the side, the cardstock paper. We don't need those yet. So here's all my different types of scrapbook paper. I even have one that hasn't been used yet. So I'm just going to go through here and pick what style I would like to use. Let's see, something different. I kind of pretty much used all this paper. You know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to show you what little paper you really need to use. So I'm going to use this. Put all this off to the side. And I'm just going to use this for both the bottom portion of the dress and the top. Now, as you can see, they're all different types of dresses, and you can also make them different sizes. I'm going to show you the biggest size, but you can also make these dresses into little smaller sizes. Really good for pocket letters, just saying. And with your template, you're going to get this little, how you call this? This little directional diagram of what all these mean. So like the little dots means you just fold up the paper, and the larger lines means you fold down, and we'll get into that. And of course just the line means that's what you cut. So when you're cutting them out, okay? So let's just go over that real quick. So here's the 3 dresses that comes with your template. Now this dress is from that one. This dress is from this one. And this dress is from this one. So you can see the different dresses that it does make. Okay. So I tend to like using this one the most. I just like how girly and, you know, that it looks. So we're going to do this dress. So this is a template that you want to make, or that you want to use. So I'm going to take the other ones out. Now the tops, there's different kinds of tops that you can choose from. And it's pretty much your preference of what top you would want to use. So let me show you the different kinds of tops. I think I got all my tops here. I'm missing a top. No, I'm not. Okay, so this one is this top. Now, what you're supposed to do is cut this line right here, and you're supposed to fold in these lapels right here. But what I did was I just changed it up, and I just took out the whole V-neck. So you can do different ideas on these templates too, so you don't have to really necessarily follow, because I don't even follow this and I don't follow that. I just do my own thing. So this top is actually from this one, and this top is from that one. See? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, and I like using this top for this dress. It just, to me, it looks a lot prettier. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so put everything back in here. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your templates here, and you're going to want to put this paper upside down so you don't mess up the pretty pattern on the other side. And then all I'm going to do is take this dress and I'm just going to trace it. And this is why I said you can use scrap pieces of paper, because you really don't need that much to make these dresses. It's just easy as that. Same for the top. I can actually fit this top right over here, though I am going to say you want to make sure, that's the trick, that you're going in the right direction of your pattern. Okay, I will say that. So let's see if I can sneak this guy right in here. Can it be done? It's going to be a tight fit, but I think I can get it. Maybe. You know what? I'm not even going to mess. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to go over here. Okay, so there you go. Now you're going to want to cut it out. So let's go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so there is that. We got our pieces. Now I'm going to get my scoreboard. And then we don't need to score this, so I'm going to put this off to the side. We just want that dress. Okay, so we got our dress here. And what you want to do is you want to put your template on top of your dress. Just like that. And then you see this line that I put here? I just used a pencil and I just put a long line, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to put your dress, you're going to line up these lines here on your scoreboard, and just to make sure it is all the same, I put that line so I don't get confused, because sometimes my eyes like to play tricks on me. So after you get this all lined up and you know where that line is, you're going to take your template off and then you're going to score. Just like that. Okay? And then you're just going to continue this until you do all the lines. Okay, so finally got all my lines all scored. Now here comes the most difficult part to this whole thing, is folding this dress. Most difficult part, because sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. So I'm going to take my template, and I like to start on this side and work my way down. I just find it that easier. So this line right here, as you can see, is the little small lines. So we're going to fold it up. Next one is down. Okay. And then as you can see, the next one is down. And then up. Trying to keep this in frame. So, okie dokie. And there is the dress, just like that. Okay, so we got it all nice and folded. Okay, so now we're going to get our cardstock. Again, this is scrap paper. And before I glue this dress down, because once you glue it, that's it. I'm actually going to show you how to do the trim. So if you wanted to do the trim like this, see, like that, or if I can put it the right way, okay, you are going to want to do it before you glue this dress down. So I got some Dollar Tree trim. I'm going to fold my dress out just a little bit flat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue this all on the bottom. Okay. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. See if my glue wants to play nice today. Be careful not to burn yourself if you use hot glue. To cut it. And there you go. See? It does a little trim on the bottom. So then now we're going to fold it back up. Oh, this is another reason why I go backwards. Messed up. Look at that. Alright. Got it back. Okay. So, now we are going to glue this bottom to our cardstock. So now when you do this, you want to make sure you squish everything together a little bit so it can have that, you know, tiny little waist. So when you put your top on, you can put it as low as you want or as high as you want. Okay? So this has to be a little bit fast. Now, you can use regular glue if you feel under pressure, but you do want to do this a little bit fast because it is hot glue and it is going to dry or harden fast. Careful not to burn yourself and make sure to squish. Let's see, I messed up. Squish, squish, squish. Okay. And that's okay, because it was the last. That's It's always the most stressful part. Okay, so there you go. So here's the bottom part. Now we're going to take the top, figure out where we want to put it. I think I like it like that. And again, get your hot glue. You want to be very careful. There you go. There you are. Got your dress all on there. So now I am going to cut my dress around out of here. Down here, what you want to do is lift the dress or trim up, and you want to trim your paper below so this cardstock doesn't stick out, because you want that to be exposed. I hope that makes any sense. So you don't want paper in the back of this pretty trim. Okay, so there is your dress. Let me trim it a little bit better. You can always go back and polish it up. Alright, so there's our dress. Now all we have to do is decorate it. And when I say decorate, use your imagination, and you can use pearls, you can use flowers. These cute little burlap bows are really cute. Or you can just use some more trim up here. You know, just let your imagination go wild with how you want your dress to look. Or I can just take some of this ribbon and I can just make a cute little bow. Just like that. And I just lost my scissors. Make sure it's even. Okay. And then I can just put it right there, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Bit of hot glue right on the edge there. Okay, so there's that. And you know what, I might have to glue that down just a little bit so it's not sticking out so much. And then, you know what I might do, that's cute, is I'm going to get this and I'm going to get some bling out. Oh, that looks pretty cute. That one kind of goes with it, doesn't it? Oh, choices. I think I'm going to go with this. Let's see. And of course, I'm going to hot glue that down. That's going to make sure. I like that. That's cute. It's very simple. It's not overdoing it. And there you go. See how simple that is? And like I said, you can use different color bottoms and different color tops. Even if I wanted to go one step more, I can take some of this pearl and go around the neck like that. You can do a bunch of sorts of different possibilities. It's just, these dresses are just so easy. They're so fun to make. So there you go. There is our little dress that we made together. Here's the other little dresses. So there you go. That's how simple these little dresses are. I hope that you found this tutorial useful, and I hope you make your own little dresses. And if you do, make sure you tell me. Make sure you leave a comment below and let me know if you made these or not. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little dressmaking. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe. I would love to have you. And until then, my friends, make sure you take care. Bye.